What's happening, ladies and gentlemen of League Zero, and welcome to the postseason press conference for the Guangzhou Gangsters. We've got a few members of the team here with me right now. We've got Jaguar, Pineapple, Duality, Greek God X, and Regai, aka QZY. And there might be a few more trickling in, depending on if they wake up or not. So,
I don't think it's a matter of waking up. I think it's a matter of going here themselves.
Also, I just go by Greek now.
Yeah, sure you do. Sure
Because, you know, that famous streamer and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought
No,
of
it's
the
your
name
name.
first. I thought of
It's
the
your-
name first, but come on.
He stole it from your mind.
anyways, first question I'm going to be doing is relatively chronologically. So, Pineapple would probably know this best since he was the captain. So what was your plan going into the draft? Obviously, early on it looked like you guys were going to be building from a few Flux Cup teams and kind of working out from that core.
Novice.
Our plan was to draft like main tank and look for like a main tank and a DPS first, and then just kind of try to build around that. And I mean, yeah, we just scouted. We got people we got best. Kind of for DPS, like there was like 4 DPS we wanted, but they all got moved to advanced or picked ahead of us. That kind of sucked, but we still got HC was still on the list, which is worked out. And I mean, we got the main tank we wanted as well, so that worked. And just kind of draft people who we thought were good.
You don't want me. Yo, what's happening?
What's up, boys?
I hate this guy so much. Holy fuck.
We still rolling?
Are we rolling? Have we been rolling? What's going on?
I
Luke?
mean, like, the only one who can answer that question is literally Pineapple, so I would assume when he's done talking, the question's over.
Yeah. Let's see. Next question is, so Phone specifically asked, what were the reasons behind QZY playing Sombra at certain times over ATZ?
Oh, he's quite simply just better. That's all
Yeah.
it is.
There's a reason they call me the Flex God, alright?
Yeah.
QZY DPS, destroyer of the bench. You know, it's just kind of
You should
Yeah,
have
sound
that
it.
the Genji pick
shut me
had
down.
people. The Genji pick had people talking for years.
Listen,
AKM
they
Blade.
shut me down. They shut me down. They yelled at me to swap because they thought the May had Blizzard, but the May was 30 to Blizzard. All right, you know, times were tough. Times were tough. I was about to have a
Alright,
first. Ult, too.
I'll be honest. I was just jealous that I wasn't playing Genji, so
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
could
want
tell.
you
It's
to...
okay. It's okay.
Works every time, baby.
Yeah, I couldn't get the 6K Nano Blade that I wanted, you know, to cement my legacy as DPS Rule Star. But you know, it's all right. We'll work
knowing
around it
like
for next
breakup,
season.
he probably would have missed his nano on you anyway, so...
Probably nanoed like the Zarya that's on the high ground for some reason. Greek, I don't know. Like
Yeah, homie
Would've
took
been
some
really
weird
weird.
flanks that game. IDK.
in their backline somehow is a Sigma and a Roadhog. I don't know how he got there, but he's there.
Speaking of whatever the hell you were just talking about, if you could redo one thing this season, what would it be?
Signing up for League Zero. I'm kidding.
Probably coaching instead of playing if it were me.
Is this like a team question or like an individual?
Probably like for
Either or.
everyone.
For everyone? Oh.
Everyone can answer one.
Yeah, no. If it were for just me, it would probably be actually sign up for advanced instead of just coach, because I hated coaching after like the first 3 weeks. Because I had to manage almost everything.
Yeah, it's because Haptic went AFK the entire season.
Nah, that's
so-
different. That's different. That's different. But if I could do anything different, I probably would have tried to get a bench spot on an advanced team instead of playing an inter. I just think that would have probably been better for me. Just to learn inches, you know, just be at a higher level of play than inter was. Because you know, I don't want to trash talk or anything, but like some games were dreadful. I will say some games were dreadful, and even on the bench, I probably still like would have learned more than if I was playing an inter. So I probably would have tried to get into advanced. Because I didn't try at all to get into advanced, but I probably would have tried.
Yeah.
Just as a bench player. Just as a bench player, you know.
I don't know. I mean, kind of what I signed up for kind of happened. I wasn't expecting too much, you know. I knew I was gonna play an Inter because I didn't play any comp like the past 3 seasons, so. And I kind of was just doing it for fun, but it got more competitive towards the end, and now I kind of feel like doing it more competitively. So it kind of helped like get me back into Overwatch. So it's cool.
Yeah, as a GM, Junkrat, and Roadhog player, you need to get back to Roadhog. So.
I mean, I am the only person on Chicago Butchers that can flex a Roadhog.
Larry, shut your whore mouth. Shut your mouth.
That's
That is
depressing.
completely incorrect.
That is 100% correct. I've seen your Roadhog.
It is not. No, my hog is goaded. I just need to
No, it
practice
is.
it.
Yeah,
Shut
it's
up.
about as good.
You're
It's
all
about as
stupid.
goated as my Genji. Like,
You don't even know. You don't know. You don't know.
that's what they all say.
All right. Next question would be, what was your comm structure like in game? Like, who was the shot
Dog
caller?
shit.
All that?
Dog shit. Complete dog shit.
I said a lot of things, especially when Pine wasn't here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
By a
pretty
lot
much
of
like-
things, by a lot of things, I mean like almost everything.
It was
It
pretty
was.
much
Yeah,
like
it was
pretty much-
basically the Rye show.
It's
I
pretty
mean, when
much
I was there, I
Rye
would do a lot.
talks.
But
It's pretty much like Rye Guy talks, and then Pine shot called. But if Pine wasn't there,
I
we all
shot
tried
call.
to
Now
We all
he alt
tried to-
tracked.
like figure out how to do it, and then yeah,
Pine alt tracked, and I did everything else.
Or, yeah,
Well, I
alt-track.
outplanned as well. Sometimes.
alt track. I meant alt track.
Sometimes
Sometimes.
it's a word. It's a
In
word.
Omega Lol.
It was, it
And
wasn't.
when Cloric was in instead of Pine, she alt tracked. So
Yeah.
It was felt like Eminem out there sometimes, but it wasn't all bad. It wasn't all.
Yeah, that's what you say now. In front of the
What did I
camera.
say?
That's what you say in front of the camera.
What?
It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad.
No, it's like horrible. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah. There it is. There it is. That's what I
but
was looking for.
sometimes it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
All right. Were there any mid-season pickups of players or coaches that you felt shaped your season?
Duality.
yes,
well,
duality.
Duality was so big. Let me go. She talked for the entirety of this already, I'm assuming. But Duality was. No, I'm talking about Pine.
I haven't said anything.
I don't care. Duality was probably one of our biggest pickups, if not our biggest pickup. Towards the end of the season, he had a really big impact. He filled in the spot of when I was missing because I had definitely not gotten grounded because of school and definitely didn't fail a class this semester.
whose
but
fault
that's
is that,
okay.
though?
My parents. Thank you.
Yeah,
Have a nice day.
sure. Your
But
parents
anyway,
failed the class.
Yep, they did. Anyway, Duality did a really good job of picking up on like if we needed coaching or anything like that, and he just kept me in the loop about a lot of stuff. So I really appreciated him for that, and he just kind of popped off whenever we needed him to.
I'm gonna say my response. I guess this wasn't really mid-season, but Shin, like the team probably would have died if we didn't pick Shin up as like a coach slash
Yeah,
assistant
boy.
manager, because
No,
like I didn't have time to manage or anything, and the team probably would have just died if I had to do it, and obviously Haptic went AFK. So yeah, and also I think Great Cub, because like when I was actually AFK at the end of the season, he was kind of like pseudo captain, or helped do a lot of stuff, so that helped as
That's
well.
just because he's like 28 years old.
Yeah, and like
Yeah,
he's
we're
on,
gonna suck
he's
it
on the
up.
verge of
Right.
He's at the end
He's
of
the
it.
oldest.
he's at the end of his career as a pro
At the end of his
player.
gaming career, his eyes are going to start going. He's not going to have the same reaction.
He got those shaky hands, like.
I mean, Great Cub had that older mentality, so he always kept it together. He always kept it calm.
When
He was always chill, and then when he had time,
Yeah.
and then I mean,
Yeah, if I can just say, he had to miss a lot of stuff because he works at he owns a sex shop in Florida, so he has to
Literally owns the place.
Yeah, it's a family business, so he has to
Yeah,
the
it's
legacy.
passed down from like generation to generation or some shit. I don't know.
No, it's a family-owned business starting
It's
now.
understandable. I mean, if I owned a sex shop, like it's super important. You got to keep those open, especially during the pandemic.
Pass it down to my son,
I heard it was like I heard it was pretty famous too at some point. I don't remember why. I think he like was trending on TikTok or some shit. I don't know.
No, well, okay, next question.
Anyway, so what would you say would be your hardest match of the season?
There's literally only one answer to that question, and that is the bench.
All right, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that the double cap game was our
Yeah.
most intense match
Yeah.
of the whole season.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That game was something else, especially that pause.
We blew her a little too early in the
That was
season.
That game,
It's
like,
all
that's the
downhill from
most
there.
fun. Like, that's like the most fun I've ever had playing. That game was so fun.
Yeah, we
was
peaked
super
too
fun.
early in the season. It was all downhill from there.
No, that was started our fucking streak, man. We won like 12 maps in a row or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
That might be the first time I played Overwatch after drinking.
God. Don't admit that.
I played Winnow in that match. That's all you need to know. Find the timestamp. You'll know where it is. I played a Widow.
Anubis defense.
Anubis defense. Pineapple goes for the res in the middle of
No, wait, don't
goes for the
remind
res
me
in the
that,
middle of the
please, no.
middle of the high ground. Right out in the open and dies. That goes, oh, I lagged.
No.
My Mercy's insane. Don't question it.
I lagged and I just teleported in the
No,
middle
I
of
won't.
the high ground and died.
Alright, yeah. But to answer the question, yeah. And like the mob game was, we didn't prepare ourselves enough. It could have been really competitive, but honestly, we just weren't ready to play them. So
I mean, you know, if we could have just forced them on ball sig, but we didn't. So
Which mob game? The
Probably the first
either,
one.
Well,
either.
the first one we also went into it with all of those problems trying to warm up,
I mean, they were
Okay.
literally.
That was-
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't think that's.
and the second one we were missing a crap ton of our support
I
line.
don't really accept those excuses though, because we also didn't prepare as much as we could have. So
I mean,
Yeah.
like, the
I mean,
time
we had-
played them. It was literally the same type of match. It was
it's literally the exact same
3-1, and we won Rialto. Like there was no
on the exact same comp too.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And literally just could not beat our hog sig. But then we played hog sig on another map. We got rolled, so it's like didn't matter.
Only Rialto.
Only on Rialto we would lose. I
Were
don't know
we
why.
undefeated on Rialto?
Yeah, I'm
I-
pretty sure.
I think so. I don't think we lost it once.
I think so, yeah.
But
Check the
we
VOD.
only played it like 5 times.
It's still undefeated, you know.
It counts. It definitely
Yeah.
counts. That's
I
most
mean,
of the
like-
games, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess. Oh my god, I'm just remembering the preseason tournament when we lost to Content Credence. I'm gonna.
Oh, mega
Good.
lol.
The time we scrimmed like one time before.
It doesn't matter. We lost to Content Credence. We almost lost a repeat on main tank. We lost a map to that man.
Those were dark times.
Those were dark times. He killed me as monkey, and now he just keeps posting the screenshot everywhere.
Nice.
The first
I
3
can't-
weeks,
I can't
4
escape
weeks,
it.
GG, are very
What?
dark.
Let the man have his one shot at glory.
I mean, I just every time he posts that, I just post the picture of me getting a 4-man fire strike through his shadow. So I mean,
Yeah.
Works every time.
Alright. Next question. I don't know how many of you guys were in on this joke or what, but how did you feel about Epizooks using the GZG win slogan as their winning phrase for the Advanced Grand Finals?
I have
thank
no clue
God.
about it.
Was I the only one that knew about this? I'm pretty sure
I think you were.
Rick knew as
I
well.
knew about it. I didn't understand it, but
Yeah,
What does
okay,
it
hold on.
mean?
Just hashtag G. Okay,
Easy
I'm
G win.
pretty- it was their slogan last season, and let's just say they didn't win that many games last season.
Half of their
But-
wins last season were from forfeits. From the
Yeah,
boot.
yeah.
From one team.
And every single time they won, they put hashtag GZG win. So like, just a big meme. So they used that, and it was just I don't know. It was just really funny. Like I don't really have much more to say, other than like hashtag GZG win. Like, I just thought it was really funny. Like I don't care.
Alright, and the last major question I got for you guys is what did you do, if anything, for team bonding?
What's team bonding?
Yelled at each
Mostly,
other.
like,
I think.
Yeah,
Well,
arguing.
You
were
with each other.
toxic.
The first
Yeah,
couple
pretty
weeks
much.
we did play Among Us together. You guys made me get it on my
We
phone.
played Among Us during a match.
Oh yeah.
That's
What map was that against? It was Anubis. I
Anubis.
forget who.
Anubis, when the thing happened in the fire.
Who was it? Who was it?
It was
against?
against DC.
DC. Okay, yeah, that's
Because
what I
I
thought.
remember, because I picked Genji in the
Yeah,
squad.
and then they
Yeah,
literally
and that's why
gave
I
like
went to go
a
get
speech
alcohol.
that lasted a year long. Oh my god.
Yeah, they were talking about me on Genji for like 10 minutes, discussing why the
Yeah.
Genji pick is bad. As soon as we got out, I just instantly swapped the Sombra, so it just was negated.
It was
Yep.
fun to rewatch. I went back and rewatched it. It was fun.
Yeah, I just sat through the entire 15 or 16 minutes of pause time and then just watched that. It was really funny. Like we literally just joined like lobby 1 spectate with all the DC players
Yup.
just muted up and played Among Us.
Yeah,
That's the only team bonding I think we ever had.
actually, yeah.
Like, I don't really
Only
think we had
scrim
anything.
here.
Yeah, scrimming. Like, I don't think we can. Like, I guess comp stacking, but we didn't really.
A couple times.
Like there was only like a select few people that comp stacked with each other, so would call it team bonding. I'd call it like player bonding, but
Yeah.
we didn't really do much.
All right. Well, that's all the questions I've got for you guys. So if you have any closing statements, the floor is yours.
Hashtag GZG win. Except we didn't win.
You won
Next
most
season,
of
boys.
it.
Next season.
Hashtag GZG loss.
Chicago Butchers are gonna win the Volcanic tournament. Yeah.
He aren't winning the volcanic.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. We
You have to
yeah,
beat
we are.
Simply Business, like
Oh no.
you're screwed there.
We scrimbucks grubs the other day.
Yeah, I can't wait. I would want to scrim you guys, but
Who
you know.
hasn't scrimbucked grubs anyways?
Sheesh.
I don't know.
Because
I
they're
don't take
blacklisted, but
Scrimbucks too seriously anymore after Novice Season 2, Rio. Not even lying. Rio beat Wisdom every single scrim, 100% of the time. And yet they didn't win a match, so I don't know. I don't know. But at the same time, time didn't go to like any of the scrims. So, I mean, it was tough. But, you know, we still won some games or something. May or may not have been unfair, you know, may or may not have for but yeah, it's fine. That's how you win. That's how you win
Yeah,
games.
overall, it was a fun season. Good experience and a lot of unfortunate situations with timing, scheduling, and kind of disarray organizationally. But, you know, by the end of it, we all kind of pulled back together, started focusing on the game, and started to kind of flow as we reached towards the end of the season. It's a little unfortunate we didn't get that much more time together. At least, you know, personally, I wish I had more time on the team before I got picked up. But, you know, it was nice while it lasted, and I'm happy that I ended up with a good group of players that, you know, when it came down to it, played for each other and, you know, had a fun time playing. So, yeah, GZG go next.
GZG
This
win.
is
I actually
the new
have,
hashtag.
I actually have one more statement to
Guangzhou
say.
Gangster win.
Statistically, Z had half of his blizzards eaten on King's Row, and he had 4 out of 8 blizzards eaten in 2 games. Just wanted to bring that up, and I was the one who ate 2 of them,
God.
and Navino ate the other 2. So, just wanted to bring that up before we leave.
Also, I don't want to leak anything, but I heard that we might be rebranding to GZG backwards next season.
Yeah, we're switching it to
Oh.
Gangster Guangzhou. If you guys didn't know.
So technically, we
What's
still
happening?
will be called GZG, but you
Are we
know.
are we still recording? No,
Yeah, we
should
are.
talk about this. We should talk about this.
Oh shit.
Anyways, thank you guys for showing up. Hope you enjoyed the
scared.
season, and see ya.